So the first thing I'm going to look at is one that is probably not so much on your minds at the moment, but certainly was happening a lot earlier in the year when people are simply, normal life, very busy. People are booking something that maybe, especially if it's something like aesthetics or cosmetic in nature, it may be something they don't necessarily need per se, but it's something they think, well, forget it, I won't bother. Or of course, they can just simply forget. It may slip their mind. And so there are a number of different things you can do to make sure things don't just slip through the net in that regard. And the first thing to do, I find, is before you worry about all these different cool things like automated reminders and all that kind of notifications business, the first thing to do is make sure you've actually got the right details. Because what I found in my experience is that if a patient doesn't want to give you their contact details, but they do want to make a booking, they'll just put some fake details in there, like maybe put loads of 7s instead of the proper phone number and so on. And then obviously you've got no way of necessarily contacting them back unless you can look them up in some other way, which is just impractical and unrealistic. So what we do actually is that we, when we implement online booking, we actually take the mobile phone number of that person at the time of booking. And essentially what we do is we send them a text message confirmation with a 6-digit code. It's like a one-time password that will then allow the confirmation to be confirmed. So the idea is that the patient has to give you a phone number that you can actually use to get back to them. So firstly, for things like appointment confirmations and reminders, but also if they just simply don't turn up, you can actually give them a call back or send them a text or whatever you need to do and find out why that is. In the worst case scenario, you'll find out why they didn't turn up or they cancelled. In the best case scenario, it will be a reason that doesn't affect you too much, and they can just rebook there and then over the phone even. So it's very handy to have that. And this is how it looks pretty much. A window pops up, they type in the code, and their booking then gets confirmed.